People immigrate to the United States in search of a better life, and that's absolutely true of the family you're about to meet. Photojournalist Brad Horn spent a year and a half with an interpreter who knew his life was at risk if he stayed in Afghanistan.
North of Afghanistan, we went there. There was not any US forces, just we went there to resupply and rotation the Afghan personnel. And we stuck in the firefight for a little over 4 hours.
I met Shafiola in the spring of 2014. I was a commander of an advisor unit, US Army, in Afghanistan. Shafiola was not only my interpreter, but my cultural advisor as well.
In this location where I was standing, I just came here next to the truck. The round came and hit like just 10 centimeters from my face.
He was very familiar with the culture, the customs, and on a tactical level, what was safe, what was not safe, who could be trusted, who couldn't be trusted. Very valuable information Shafiola and others in his role provided. More importantly, what was the climate of the local population. And having that knowledge as a commander would critical in making decisions that would affect the outcome of the mission and the safety of my soldiers. So I was side by side with an Afghan commander, and he would explain to me what was going on, and of course Shafiola would interpret it to me, and then I would give him suggestions for improvement or sustainment, and then Shafiola of course would interpret it back.
We were always thinking, okay, hopefully we are getting back home alive, because the life of interpreters in Afghanistan is not safe, and always they are in high threat. The person who's interpreting and also their family are. I was receiving threats, and they were trying to kill me. And I witnessed for some of my other interpreters who got killed. And he left the base. He was driving from base to home, and they kidnapped them on the way, and they chopped their head off and they put on their belly and sent their house.
When I left Afghanistan, I told him that I will get you to the United States. Members of my unit, we pooled resources, wired money to him so he could travel with his family to start the immigration process. Working with both the State Department to be vetted as his sponsor and the World Relief Agency out of Sacramento, identified that I would be bringing Shafiola to Carson City and getting his family and his life set up here.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah!
Colonel Strahan and he with his family, they came to welcome me in Reno airport. And I was very happy. I feel, okay, that's good. I was feeling very happy when I saw him with their family, and they brought some gifts for my kids, some toys. And they drove me back to my house, and he said, okay, this is your house, and he prepared everything for me. And I'm happy here in Carson City, and I'm safe. The teacher was explaining to the other kids, okay, he's Rafiola, he came from Afghanistan, from different culture. He used to learn the new culture. He's happy, and right now he's getting ready for Halloween.
I like here because that my other countries, there was like fighting and wars, so that's why we came here.
10 here, 25 here, and 25 here. I was planning to go to the college or to the university to learn some skills, to do better job and have a good job in the future, not to be a laborer, always work for someone. I want to be or stand on my own feet, to do a good job and to support my family, to support other friends. And
Shafi was the first one in the lab every day and the last one to leave every night. He put in more time than any other student. He worked very hard with all of our instructional team, with our teaching assistants. He took advantage of every time the lab was open. He really put his heart and soul into his studies and to trying to do the things that he needed to do to be successful.
My dream for my kids has to have a good future and have a good life here. They are in America. I want a good future for him to have a better life and become a teacher, a doctor, an engineer, a pilot, and a military guy. Especially I like to be a military and serve for America.
I want to be a police or a fireman.
I couldn't think of a better example of somebody that's come here, taken availability of their opportunities and the resources and ran with it to set himself up and his family up for success.
Northern Nevada has a Russian immigrant community too. Elena Bubnova visited Nevada as part of a foreign exchange program, then came back to raise a family. After the break, how the fall of communism gave rise to her American dream.